bring up our new Spoco members that we gained this year. From right to left, we have Lucas, Whitney, Braden, Ethan. We're very glad to have them. Would they like to say any words? Yeah. Okay! The first of our solo games we've got for you tonight is Bachelorette. This is a game for Whitney, Lucas, Braden, and myself. Christian, you explain it, and send someone outside with me.
All right, so I need one audience volunteer to go outside with Noah. Don't worry, he doesn't bite. Raise your hand, anyone. Yeah. Caitlin! I definitely don't know her name. Don't worry. This was not planned, I promise. All right, everyone say bye, Noah.
Bye, Noah.
Okay, so we're actually kicking him off the troop. No. So basically, this is the way this is gonna work. So we have our very lucky bachelorette, who is Noah right now. And he has 3 lucky contestants that he could mingle with, if you know what I mean. And the problem is that Noah doesn't actually know who these people are. So they're gonna get their identities from you, the audience, and Noah is gonna have to try and guess and see who exactly they are. So, Braden, you want to get your suggestion for who you are?
Absolutely. It was cold, so I am someone that Noah hasn't seen in 18 months.
His mom.
I think I heard the English teacher.
All right, so Braden is going to be Noah's English teacher. Whitney, do you want to get your suggestion?
Yeah, so middle section. I'm someone Noah hates.
The cable guy.
I like the cable guy.
All right, so we have English teacher, the cable guy, and Lucas. Who are you?
From this side of the audience, can I get an abstract concept?
All right, so to recap, these are who Noah is meeting.
His English teacher.
The cable guy.
Sigmund Freud.
All right. On 3, everyone say, "Come back, Noah." 1, 2, 3.
Come back, Noah.
Caitlin, did we hear anything?
Absolutely not.
All right, everyone. I'm here and I'm looking for love. Contestant number 1.
Yes.
Where would you take me on our first date?
Well, I think a trip to the library would really improve your grammatical skills. And I think that we could have a good time there at the library, yeah.
So you're trying to teach me? You're trying to improve me? Is this what this is all about?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Contestant number 2. If you were to write me a poem, what would that poem be?
I can get it to you in like 3 to 5 days. I'm gonna have to go out to my truck. Everything's there, and I don't know if I can do it now.
This isn't worth it. Contestant number 3. What do you like to do in your spare time?
Well, I'm something of a writer, you could say. I like to think about a lot of different things.
What kind of things?
You know, normal stuff. Fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers. You know how it is.
Right. Okay. Contestant number 1. What kinds of dances do you know?
Well, I know many line dances because it is very important to make sure your sentence structure is straight and regulated.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Contestant number 2. So if you were gonna propose to me, how would you do it?
All right, so you get home, turn on TV, not working. You turn it off, you turn it on, still not working. You call me, I walk in. I open my bag, there's a new VCR set there. You open the VCR set, a ring.
Very clever. Contestant number 3. After dating for many years, you let me down easy. How do you do it?
Well, Noah, I've let you down by letting you know that you just don't remind me of my mother enough.
Okay. All right then. Contestant number 1.
Yes.
So, the embodiment of grammar itself, one might call you?
I wish.
Okay.
That's what I strive to be.
Okay, contestant number 2. Comcast worker, perhaps? I really have to live life on a pretty tight schedule. I can't deal with someone who just doesn't come when I expect them to.
And everyone's doing streaming these days.
Okay. And contestant number 3, Freud, perhaps. Your preoccupations are a little troubling to me. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'll see you. So contestant number 1.
It's just us two.
Yes, it is. So tell me a little bit about your home life.
My home life, it's quiet. I spend a lot of my time grading papers and going over my students' essays, and when they forget commas, Noah.
My English teacher? So long on that unit about poetry. I can't anymore. I have to see you go, if you don't mind.
3 contractions in a sentence.
Next game we have for you is one called New Slide. It's for Landon, Keisha, Bert, and Brandon. Wait, Brady. I know it's on the truth. I just wrote it poorly. All right, I'm gonna be explaining this one. So we have 4 of our Spoco members up here. And right now, Bert is in the power position. Now, we're gonna have 4 scenes rotating independently of one another. They're just all gonna be about different things. So but the last line of one scene becomes the first line of the next. So if these 2 are going on about...
Okay, that's what I said. Not this time, Buster.
Switch! Not this time, Buster!
Not this time, Buster.
But Dad!
And then he goes somewhere else entirely! So players in the game of New Slide, can you first switch? Switch 3 times. Switch, and get your suggestions.
So, I was looking for my shirt for this show, and I thought it was in my drawer, but instead it was...
In your toilet.
In your hamper.
In my hamper.
Switch!
I went bird watching and I saw
A bird.
Switch!
From this side of the audience, what's something that just doesn't go away?
you.
This prevented my family from arriving on time today.
Car. Traffic.
I had makeup.
Switch! To review.
In my hamper. In my hamper? Yes. Okay.
Switch!
A turtle.
Switch!
You!
Switch!
Makeup!
Switch! All right, players in the game of New Slide, are you ready?
Ready!
Begin!
Now, what did I tell you about that?
That I'm doing a great job.
Yes, but that was last week. What did I tell you about that just now?
You told me, what did I tell you about that?
You know what? This is how you're supposed to do it, okay? No self-respecting young man like yourself should ever be wearing their collars without stays.
I've been working in the waiting industry for 30 years longer than you've even been alive, son. And I'll press my collars at work as I please. Now let me continue folding these towels totally unrelatedly. Switch! Totally unrelatedly.
So totally unrelatedly, do you know the state guidelines on exotic pets?
Well, see, if me, a customs agent, had to make a guess about that,
Yeah.
it would be that if I were to tell you, I'd have to look in your bag before you could know.
Okay, yeah, so, I don't know what it is. I mean, I know it's a turtle, but I don't know, like, what type it is.
Switch! I don't know what type it is.
I don't know what type it is, okay? You're the one who was supposed to classify them properly. We'll never get all these animals and fish and birds in one area. Separated.
I don't see why not. We just need, like, some sort of fence, perhaps?
See, that's layman's game.
Okay.
I want to think outside the fence, outside the world.
Switch outside the world.
Outside the world. My new mascara brand.
I'm out of this world for this brand.
And that's why we hired you as a brand promoter. So you'll let me put it on, won't you?
Am I ready for it?
Yes. There have been plenty of human trials. So many inside of this world, even.
Switch!
Dad! I won't let you go to work looking like that. First it was my coworker, now my son.
I haven't done anything different this whole time.
And that's the problem. You know what? Maybe if you had just folded up your collar a little nicer, I wouldn't have to teach you. We wouldn't be here.
I've been popping my collar at work since the 80s, son. How do you think I got all the tips to pay for those frosted tips?
Next time you bring that up,
Switch! Next time you bring that up.
Next time you bring that up, I'm leaving, and I'm taking this with me.
but you can't do either of those things. They're both illegal.
But whenever you bring up that it's illegal, it gets scared.
You know what?
Get it, it's retreating.
Sir, I think I'm gonna just have to.
But
Gentle turtle. Now, explain to me where you got this.
The thing about that,
Switch! The thing about that.
Think about that. If we glue Saturn's rings to Jupiter's gas, it's not how science works.
okay, but hear me out. We've been talking about like Elmer's glue, right? There are better glues out there. Like,
Selmer's glue?
Selmer's glue, Gorilla glue. I'm just saying, right?
Not
if
sponsored.
we pour all of our money that we've gotten for this zoo into making a spaceship, it'll be incredible.
Switch! It'll be incredible.
It'll be incredible. Now just sign the waiver.
My name's like a lot of times today, but I'm being really good at
The
it.
mascara looks great. I haven't even noticed that it hasn't come off for 72 weeks.
You know what they say, I gotta look pretty always.
Yeah, say that on your Insta now. Initial here. Yeah, so you're not gonna sue.
Switch! So you're not gonna sue.
So you're not gonna sue.
Switch, so you're not gonna sue.
So you're not gonna sue.
Switch, so you're not gonna
So you're not gonna sue.
sue. Switch, so you're not gonna sue.
So you're not gonna sue.
This is the part of the night where we ask you for money, so I'm gonna hand it over to Bert.